Alrighty guys, I have a little bar ball burner for you. We're going to start the first half. It's going to be standing. We're going to really work on that balance, check ourselves out with our baseline. We're going to jump down the mat. Now we are going to be using squishy ball if you've got one. If you don't, you can totally still do the moves. But I really suggest getting a little squishy ball or grabbing your kid's ball. If you do have your kid's ball, you can always take a little bit of air out because you do want it to be a little squishy. So grab your ball, grab whatever you use for a bar, and come join me. Alrighty ladies, let's warm ourselves up and then work with a little baseline. But I want to see how our balance feels at the start before we do anything, and then how our balance feels at the end. So to test out our balance, I want you to shift your weight into that right leg. Hands on the hip, the left leg's just coming back. Now, I just want you to try just to come in to a little balance move here. See how you feel. Hips should be nice and square, lifting that back leg and bring it down. Let's try the other side. So this is us not doing anything like preparatory work, just coming and trying a bit of balance. So once again, test yourself up on the other side. Feel how that foot's feeling, how the stabilization's feeling, how the hip, and bring yourself back down. Let's do one more each side. Don't get deflated, we're gonna work on it. So, stepping that foot back. This is our baseline today. So this side for me is feeling a bit meh. Coming down, inhale, exhale. Felt better the second time, it's amazing. And then let's try the other side again. Now we're going to do a little left-right work. We'll see how that feels to come back to this again after a few movements. Awesome, let's get that body warmed up now. So just take little taps side to side. So sinking down, think about that core engaged. Tapping that foot, sinking a little lower. Get low to work those quads. That's it, just a little push, side to side. Feels like a little bit of jazz aerobics. That's it, push the door. Let's push it. Forget that song, what's that now? Let's push it good, let's push it real. That's it, tap out, feel that length in that body. Warming up that body, inhale. Exhale out, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it out. That's it, tap in, tap back. So it's like a little side repeater. So my knees are facing this way, and I'm just tapping in, tapping out that little push with the same hand. Now try and get that hand to be shoulder height. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it to the other side. That's it. So this is a nice little bend in that grounded leg. Tap in, tap out. You've got this. Tap in, tap out. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open into that beautiful wide plie. Take it down, lift up. Take it down, lift up. Let's add some arms. Lift up. Take it down. Lifting up. Shining those inner thighs forward. Doing a nice little soft turn out. Gliding that back up and down the wall. Inhale. Exhale out. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. We're going to come into a releve. Now as we go up, come down, releve up, superstar. Releve down, lift up. So I'm coming to that nice little releve, really feeling really stretched right here. Activate those quads and come back down. Lift up. Testing out that balance. Inhale, exhale, bring it down, lift up. Nice work, bring it down, lift up. Let's do 2 more. Nice, inhale, exhale. And last one. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Also, we're going to come to our bar. Now, you're going to be looking from behind, but that might be helpful. So have a nice stretch. You might be at a bar stool, you might be using your window ledge right here. I'm going to bring my left leg into the middle, so I've got that nice little tripod as I kick the right leg out. Now that right leg's nice and strong. Feel really, make sure you're squaring those hips, shoulders are rolling down. Now I'm going to step in, tap up, kick back. Step in, tap behind, like so. Step back, kick up. So it's nice, long back as you come here. So we're really using those back extensors as we lift up. So tap in, lift, kick up. Tap in, lift, kick up. Let's go for 5, 4. It's like a little jump in, 3, tap in, 2, and last one, leave that leg up nice and long and lift. So right now my hips are square and I'm lifting. So palms of my hands are just on the bar, decompressing, lifting up, up. Now as we lift up, I want you to bring that forearm and rotate. So now, my same leg, my stabilizing leg is on the bar, my forearm. Now if you look to that back toe and lift, roll the shoulders down and away. So forearms decreasing off the bar, over that nice open hip as we lift. And that's it. Now you can bring that hand behind the head if you want, or you can keep it for stabilization. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Hold here, bend and kick. Point the foot, bend and kick. That's it. So it's slightly coming on an angle here. That's it. Leave that leg nice and up, decompress. So you want that, don't want that shoulder coming to the ear. Pull that belly button in. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Hold here, flex the foot and pulse it up, up. Nice open hips. Try and get that body nice and open here. You're looking good. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Hold, point the foot, bring it back down, that nice long position. Feel that stretch. Hold here for me. Flex in, point out. Flex in, hamstring curl. Now, shoulders away from the ears, nice and long back. I've just got my wrists, flex in, sorry, point out, resting on my bar. They can be resting on your chair, your window ledge, just helping you balance, keeping those hips nice and square. Point out, flex in, point out, flex in. Let's go for 3, 2, last one, point in, take it back, that little step in, kick out, step in, kick out, step in, kick out. It's like a nice big hip mobility move as you do that nice sweeping in, sweep out, flexibility, sweep in, flex out. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one, bring it in. Let's just hold here for a minute, come into a little plie, kiss the heels together, and take a little plie squat before we go to the other side. So now you get to look at me from behind, come down, zip those thighs up. Come down, zip those thighs up. Let's go for 3, 2, last one. This time I want you to take it down, little party hips down, little party hips down, little party hips up. Once again, I'm resting on the bar, decompressing my shoulders, thinking about this move coming from the core. Party hips down, party hips up. Woohoo, do you want that little party hand? Come down, come up, let's swap hands, come down, that's it, have a little fun, and come all the way up, take a little wriggle, that's it, let's take it to the other side. So this time, come back in a nice long back, feel that nice stretch in the back right here. We don't often get to really stretch our back, this is a beautiful stretch right here. Shoulders away from the ears, belly button pulls in, hips square, I'm lifting my left leg up now. Left leg steps in, tap, swings back out. Comes in, taps, swings back out with control. Tap in, kick back. So I lift up in a straight back, and as ears come back by the biceps, I lift up. So here, thinking nice and tall. Step back. Make sure you give yourself plenty of room for that kick up. That's, you don't scrunch yourself too close to that bar. Let's go for 3. Getting the heart rate up. So I love about butts, sneaky, sneaky. And last one, kick up, hold. Little pulses here. So now's where I'm checking with myself, rolling the shoulders down and away, feeling into that grounded leg, hips are square, belly button pulling in as I lift that long lever. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. I'm going to rotate. Forearm comes down. Either leave this hand here or bring it between the head. Now I can see that foot and lift. So just slightly pitch in front of the hip and lift. Now decompress off that bar so I feel that nice cinching and that over leg is having to work as I'm opening and really working that whole side glute area. Hope you can feel it. Should feel good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, those little kicks. Little kicks. Hoya, hoya. That's it. Core is stabilizing. Nice work. Decompressing. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate back. Nice and long. Flex in, point out. Flex in, point out. That's it. Nice little hamstring curl. The hamstring is that elevator to those glutes. So right here we're working the hamstring and the glutes. That's it. Core is helping us stabilize. Let's go for 3, 2, last one. Point out, step and tap, kick back. Step and tap, kick back. Step and tap, kick back. Nice work. Get that nice flexibility happening. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. Kick it up, step back in. Let's do a little releve, kiss those heels together, plie down and up. So that slight little kitten releve, kissing the heels together, down and up. Squeeze the glutes. Come down, squeeze the glutes. That's it. Now only come down as you feel you've got that control connection. Tailbone comes down, so you don't want to come all the way here. I want you to come here and hold. It's actually harder. Let's go for 3, 2, and last one. This time when you come down, I want you to scoop forward and back. Scoop forward and back. We're initiating that pelvic floor. There's that little scoop. I'm going to come side on for you. Scoop. Inhale. Blow the air out. Inhale. Blow the air out. That's it. Let's go for 5. Take a little on those legs. 3, 2. Last one. Lift up. Come on down. Let's go check out that balance. Now we're kind of working up those glutes a little bit more. Step that leg back. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the shoulders down. Bend in that front leg. And lift up. Ooh, I can definitely feel I've worked those muscles. And I can hold. Ooh, losing my balance. I wanted to look at you guys. Let's try the other side. So do both sides twice. Inhale. Exhale. Tilt at the hips. That's a slight bend that grounded leg. Gaze us down. So I've got my hands on my hips just to check the same square. And lifting up. There we go. And bring it back up. Let's try the other side again. Definitely feeling a little stronger for working those glutes up. Slight bend of that knee. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the shoulders back. So you feel stabilization muscles are really working here. Your foot's really working. This side for me is much more challenging. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. Really focus. Draw that core in. Squeeze that glute. And bring it up. Let's take it to the other side. Hopefully you're feeling a little stronger. Last one on this side. This side's so much easier for me. I've got to really focus in on that other side. See how your foot's really working to stabilize you. It's so good for you. Those little muscles and tendons in the foot. And bring it all the way up. Just have a little shake. Great work, guys. Grab your mat and grab your ball. We've really worked those glutes. Now we're going to work that core. I love a little quick, well-rounded workout. So I've got my little ballie. Let's bring it on down. So from here I'm going to bring it just to probably about where my bra strips are. But how I like to find that I'm comfortable, I hammock the head and I bring it down and I feel like I can have a nice opening in the chest. So enjoy the scrumptiousness right here of opening the chest. So if it's a bit too high, it can feel uncomfortable. If it's a bit too lower, it can feel uncomfortable. So everyone's a bit different, so just play around. From here, I'm going to bring the elbows into the peripheral vision. I'm going to think about sticking the rib cage down towards my hips. I'm going to do a slight little tuck in the chin, inhale, exhale, lift up. That beautiful full crunch. So it's a nice big movement. So I come up and down. Now as I go a little bit further into this movement, I'm thinking about lifting up and off the ball to really activate that upper core. As I'm getting a beautiful massage on my spine, getting some really nice articulation in that upper thoracic. Make it nice and smooth. Inhale and exhale. Now let's just come halfway and lift up. It was really nice having that pressure on those vertebrae because they can get really tight, especially if you're still breastfeeding through the whole night. One day. That's it. Make sure these elbows aren't drifting in too far. You want it so your chest is still nice and open. That's it. Just the peripheral there. Let's go for 3, 2, last one. Hold the top, rotate back to center. So you're rotating that ball with that beautiful stretch. Think about rotating from the belly button. Rotate. This really helps you with those crisscrosses. You can go up and over and center. Rotate up and off that ball, center. So you rotate, so you try and lift up and off. Center, rotate, lift up and off. And this time, hold here, little 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Let's do another lift. That's it. You can lift up. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to center. Let yourself come all the way. High V. Stretch those legs long for that beautiful stretch. Even have a little rock side step. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Our pecs get super tight and can affect that breathing. It's really good to stretch and release. I could just stay here all day, but we need to finish this workout. Bend those legs up, gently roll to your side, and grab that little bully and back down in that. Now think about that bridge lift. I want you to pick up those glutes, pop it under, come into that tailbone. Once again, I like to do a few little hip circles to find that comfy sweet spot. So I feel that needs to come back a little bit. There you go, that feels a bit better. I can rock and roll those hips. I'm going to bring them back. Now right here, you should be right in neutral. So I love how the ball, I'm throwing right into that beautiful Pilates neutral. Now ground the triceps. Upper body helps you stabilize. Now just walk through those feet. Then when you're ready, you can pick one up, pick the other and go for a little walk here, or keep walking through the feet with one leg grounded. If you feel like that's a little bit more stable for where you're at today, totally fine. Play around. You do you. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Straighten those legs up. That's it. Flex out. Point in. I can't go too far because my bar's in the way. You can go further than me. I'm just coming here because I'm whacking that bar. Let's go for 3. So it's inner thighs that pull in. And last one, pull in. Come into your Pilates first position. Slight little anchor down if you can, and little flutters. That's it, little flutters. Getting the lower abs in and out of thigh. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it here, back to center. Legs back to hip width apart, knees straight, and a nice big scissor. Oh, these scissors feel so good. Now I'm trying to get that nice beautiful hip flexion. So I'm trying to get the heel to the ground, but my hip flexors are quite tight. So just gently rock through this till you feel a little bit more opening. So you can take your time. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. This last one, drop that bottom leg, hug this knee in and pull. We open that hip flexor. Let's do this on each side. You can give that move a go again and see if you feel like you've got a little bit more flexibility. So inhale, exhale, gently pulling that knee in. That beautiful hip flexor stretch. If you need to keep this leg more bent, you can keep it more bent. But focus is on pulling this knee in and pushing that away. So feeling the length in the front of that hip flexor. Let's take it to the other knee. Such a great stretch. We get so tight in this area. Especially been sitting lots, driving around lots. This feels really good. Whenever I do plane trips or anything like that, this is where I always come to afterwards, just having a nice stretch like this. I always feel so stiff, but usually I go for a little walk first and then do it. Because if you come in so cold, it's awful. Okay, let's stretch that up again. Bring the hands down, join the other leg. Now let's see how that feels. Oh, that feels a lot better. It's amazing what just a little stretch does to get that beautiful scissor kick. And this really is working that hip flexor, getting those lower abs. Think about pulling up and trying to straighten those legs off. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, both legs up. Join those heels together, little frog pushes. That's it. Only angle out as far as you feel comfortable, but really zip those inner thighs together. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it in, hold in that frog, stretch those legs out if I can past my bar. That's it. Flex the feet, little pulses out here, nice and gentle. Take a little stretch. You need to bring the hands into the inner thigh. Inhale, exhale, really push out through those heels, point the feet. Bring those knees in, drop them down, lift up, grab your little bully, slightly behind the head, roll one vertebra at a time, all the way down, bringing that all the way up. And awesome work, ladies. I really hope you enjoyed that ball fun. If you want to stretch your back out a little bit more on that ball or stretch the hips out, I encourage you to head back there right now. Take that time for you, feel that release, feel that goodness in your body. You'll really thank me for it later, but thank you so much for getting this workout done today. It was a real all-rounder, getting everything in. You can do it, so thanks for joining me on the mat, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.